Hey folks, Corey here with Buckwild Bees. Today we're going through my Buckfast Buckwild colonies. Looks like most of them made it, but two. So we're going to go through them and see what happens. It looks like they've still got honey stores. The hive is leaning one direction. That's why they're building the cone like this. It's leaning a certain way. It needs to come up on this side. So let's go through these hives and see what we can do today. Have to level these hives off. Always carry a level with you. You can see needs to come up on this end just to tear it. I'll do that after the fact. Now this should all be honey, but I want to double check, make sure she's not up here laying. I don't think she will be. She might be. I mean, there's pollen up here. A lot of young bees. There is brood up here. Looks like drone, which is in a way is okay because they will backfill that with honey anyway. I'll show you that here in a second. There's some drone cone for you. There's a couple actually regular brood there too. The natural instinct is to move up, so yeah, there's some regular brood there as well. Not that whole frame, just the center, which tells me they moved up in the winter. And they're still going to continue to move up. These girls are pretty friendly so far. My Buckfast Buckwild bees are pretty friendly. I breed. This is a very managed hive over here. These are all very managed. We only allow the very productive and very social bees over here. It's a very monitored hive. Look at all that brood there. Now I'm hoping that they will backfill this. I don't want brood up in the suvers. It looks like they are backfilling it. It does look like the bottom is completely full too, so she's basically just using her space that she has. We'll have to go down below and check what's going on down there. These girls are extremely friendly. I haven't had one come out and check me out. Okay, that's mostly drone and honey and pollen. No big deal. That's manageable. They're basically just using the space that has honey. Okay. And putting pollen and whatever they can up here. Now this is the first hive beetle I've seen since this journey. This is why I like these bees. They're very good about managing pests. If you don't know anything about the Buckwild or the Buckfast bee, I suggest you do a little research. And you will find a guy named, eventually we'll run into a thing called Brother Adam. And he's the inventor, or, well, specialist, I guess you would have said, who came up with these bees. Because in Europe, or in, well, I guess it was Europe, they were having very serious issues with pests. they lost, correct me if I'm wrong, about 80% or so of the population of bees in the area due to varroa and hive beetles. So he went out on a journey after losing many colonies. Went out on a journey to look for the natural black honeybee, because he went on a quest to try to breed a better, more or beetle-resistant bee. Well, on his journey, and there is a documentary on it. It's called the Buckfast Abbey DVD, and I highly recommend you watch it. It's very educational on how he came to be and what bee came to be from him. And because of that, I have him here. And even though he is long and gone, his journey still continues. For I am trying to figure out a better and more docile, more productive, more everything bee, but really just in general. Alright, let's get that 15 pounds of honey off here and move on down to the brood. Alright, girls. Let's see make sure our camera's still on. Don't want nobody missing it. Alright, we're still rolling. Very clean. Very little propolis. Look at that. In every propolis they have beetles trapped in it, which is a good sign. Looks like they haven't started. They might have started, but don't look like it on this frame. So I'll start on this frame and work this way. I absolutely love these bees. I am so glad that I found them. The Buckfast bees. I have a video when I first introduced them as a package. And ever since then I have been encouraging them to breed with the wild bees around here that I've been taking out of homes and old buildings and whatnot. And as a result, I've ended up with the bees I have today, which in turn comes with the name Buckwild bees. Because not only are they Buckfast, but they are Buckwild. Because they are Buckfast mixed with Buckwild bees. Now, if I can get this out, it'd be awesome. But I don't want to force it, so I'll try the other side. I ain't trying to kill nobody. Let's try this side. Remember, when you kill bees, they don't like it. Always getting the first one out is fun. Here we go. This one feels extremely full of something. Oh, that's full of pollen. That's what that's full of. Pollen and uncapped honey. This is their pollen frame. This is where they make their bee bread, which is honey and pollen mixed together to feed all their babies. Ain't that beautiful? Alright, let's set that right down here real quick. I don't like setting it on the ground, but it's the only option I have at the moment. Alright, girls, watch out. I don't want to smash you. Just for a second. Then we're going to work into the hive here. We're going to find some of that good, yummy brew. See what you look like. Maybe we'll find that queen. I bet you we will. She's very bright. Oh, you'll know she's Buckfast. I'll show you once we find her. I will show you the very distinctive Buckfast. Oh, look at this, another pollen frame. Well, they definitely bring the pollen in. Oh, there she is. Look at that. Right there, folks. I don't know if you can see her. A mocha color. Well, there we are, folks. Well, there she is. And she's already on this frame trying to work every cell she can. So we're going to gently put her back down in there. Hope that we don't smash anybody. Very gently. We don't want to lose her now. Okay. Put her over there. Move on to the next one. Now that she's located, I shouldn't have to worry about smashing her between frames. And that was really easy. The second frame in. Can't ask for a better one. Now when I go to do a split, if I have to, I won't be able to find her that easy. And here we go, folks. This is what we're looking for. Look at all the babies. Well, now I know why she moved up. She ain't got much space now, does she, folks? This is all brood and pollen. Let's hope that last frame ain't got nothing. They have something to draw out. If not, we're going to have to give them some space. Alright, to the next one. Move a little bit faster now that I know she's on between those two over there. Don't have to worry about smashing her. Can hear my bees piping. I don't know if you can hear that, folks. They're all communicating. Buckfast bees are very communicative. Hear them all? Do you hear it? I don't know if you can hear it, folks. But they make like a meep, meep, almost like a pipe, like a queen would. Very, very communicative. Boisterous. Singing to the choir. Alright, first bee just bounced off me, folks. And that was it. It bounced off me and left. I like bees like this. It makes it very easy to get in. Very cooperative. Don't sting. They're just about their business. Look at this, folks. Look how beautiful that is. Let's see if I can get a hold of this frame here. I want to play something out here. You kind of see this upside down rainbow pattern? All the older brood is out here, and all the brood that is hatched out is being refilled. This is what most beekeepers like to see. This is upside down pattern. Rainbow pattern. Upside down rainbow pattern. Ain't this beautiful? I'm trying to catch that noise. That noise. Alright, we're almost through, folks. 5 frames in. 5 more to go. Just gonna inspect them today. Make sure everybody's good. No diseases, which looks like they are doing swell. Oh yes. This hive's about to explode. Look at all the brood. Holy cow. Nope, second bee just now bounced off me. Wow, this is easy when there's only 2 bees that have bounced off me. No stings. No major mishaps yet. Oh, oh yes. Oh yes. This is where she has come. Oh my goodness, I wish you could see this. There's not a cell in this frame that does not have an egg in it or larva. She is filling every single cell she can. Meaning she probably don't have much to fill. Okay, to the next one. Now this one looks like another pollen frame, maybe. Or all babies. Or young, I should say. Young larvae slash eggs. These are very pretty bees as well. Ooh, this one feels like it's got an attachment to the other frame. We'll have to be very gentle on this one. Okay, well, let's try this then. Yeah, and I found honey too. Let's see if we can get this frame out. I don't know what it's attached to, but it's attached to something. Oh, I see what it did. They did some cross-combing. Combing. See what they did? They got crazy. I can tell you what happened there. The cone fell off the frame. It got too warm one year, and they tried to repair it. Try helping them out here. Clean it up a little bit. Alright, that'll straighten them out a little bit. Yeah, what happened is that cone must have fell off, and they redrew it out, which is mostly honey anyway, so not too concerned about it. Or I would replace this one. We're just going to straighten it up a little bit here. That way it's not too completely destroyed and hitting the other frames. We'll let them reorganize, because once we split it, we will do all that reorganizing. Okay, let's check this other one, because I think that's what happened. Yep, that's what happened. Here's the cross-combed. Alright, now here I have something to show you. See, this whole frame is mostly giant cells. See what they've done? Is they're trying to close them to make them smaller so they can reuse them as worker cells instead of drone. You can see where a mouse is chewed at one point. Alright girls, let's straighten you up here. I'll get you while I can. That's the second hive beetle I've seen just now. It's the only two that I've seen. Alright. Now this next frame, these are two that she has to draw out yet. So they still got room to draw. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now what I'm going to do. We're going to put this one towards the outside. It'll help straighten it. We'll straighten it up. And then we're going to take this frame that had all that pollen at the very beginning, and we're going to put it on the other side of everybody. On this side. Now that will help bring the bees to draw cone over here, because all the pollen is over here. Well, most of it, anyway. Not all of it. Okay. And this will help straighten them out. Alright. We want to take this frame that's partially drawn, and we're going to try to get it in here very gently, if we can. Without smushing too many bees here. Push all our frames across. Okay. There we go, just to give it enough space here. There we are. And let's go. Trying to figure out what would be the best way here. Let's do this. Alright, look at that. It goes right in there. Just like that, folks. Look at that. And this hive's taken care of. No queen cells, no nothing dramatic going on. Tighten them up. And, well, that'll be it. And they got a whole box of honey to work yet. And this will be all drawn on, new brood. They got 1, 2, 3 frames, maybe 4, for her to fill yet. My hands are sticky from honey, which is good to see. So, I'm going to leave that one here today, folks. So, you guys enjoy the, hopefully the camera's still on. Yeah. You guys enjoy the nice weather and so on. And I'm going to get back to doing all these bees. So you guys have a wonderful day and happy beekeeping.